It's an ambush. We are being attacked by a tribe known as the Voltaic Revolt. We thought they were a myth. Survive the attack until sunset. They have Speartons guarding some kind of tower. Take control of the tower and claim what you find.
Forward. Defend.
I'm disappointed by the treachery of these deserters. Show the Archidon rebels no mercy, and take what is ours. I am quite impressed by the treasures you found for the Order Empire. I've sent some of my top generals to assist you in finishing off these foolish magicians.
The force.
Even death is foretold.
Defend.
Magus will be held prisoner as a traitor to Zaric's crown. Hear ye. The Voltaic revolt, led by the renowned Magus of the Magi Kill, has been vanquished by the Order Emperor. With Magus now in chains, King Zaric turns his gaze northward, guided by his treasured map to hidden riches through swamps and frozen domains. In the Order's embrace, we all thrive.
The map leads through the swamps. Creatures of some sort lay in our path. I dare not wake them. Zaric's map has led us to the borders of the glacial uprising. Their Archidons are harnessing some interesting powers. We shall add them to our growing army. It's an ambush. Their spears are huge and glowing.
Their leader is guarding where X marks the spot on the map. Bring him to me, alive if possible. You'll have your general back to assist you with a swift victory.
Get on with it. Oh.
Spiros? I knew you were alive.
Thera, you've grown powerful.
I missed you, Spiros, but you left us.
I can explain. After your father united the great nations during the first Battle of Inner Water, things were good for a while. Until your mother, a great woman, may the spears guard her soul, gave birth to you and the rest of the royal siblings. We as generals knew it wouldn't be long. Your father would rightly want his own heirs, leading his armies. We begged your father to keep the old way, selection by the trials of superiority. He agreed, and in hindsight, the worst outcome. Archis from the House of Archidons was the first to lose their position. Next was Mera from the House Merrick. One At a time, eventually we all fell. Even me, loyal to your father through 2 great wars. Atticai could barely see over his shield. I didn't last long. I was defeated as if I were a child. Many of us became split by rebel recruiters. We were tempted by the prospect of taking back what was ours. I was sworn to protect the royal siblings, not to take orders from children. When Atticai was struck down in battle, surely it was my turn to step back in. Your father assigns Atreus to lead. A boy who doesn't even train. He's never in school, and worst of all, doesn't believe in the way of the spear. Oh, that was the final splinter. I left to find my own way. Hundreds loyal to me followed. We were in search of the old ways. But what we were led to was something ancient, something magical, and it changed everything forever. It turns out we're not the only ones that got lucky. What will you do with me?
I'm so sorry, Spiros. That's up to my father.
Oh, thank you, child. Your mercy will not be forgotten. Will, Zelaros be there?
I'm afraid so.
Then it's a death sentence.
The glacial uprising under Spearos of the Speartons is now a chapter in the Order Empire's legacy. Integrating their glacial magic, we proclaim it for the collective good. Guided by our map, the next destination emerges. The wondrous woodlands. We venture forth. All thrive under the reign of order.
You're entering the territory of the woodland tribes. Don't underestimate these Archidons. The winds of the woodlands are against us. This must be the work of magic. It's an ambush! General Archis is rallying his troops to attack at sunset.
Steady.
Capture General Archis, leader of the woodland tribes. I've sent General Kaichu to assist. Archis has been training his entire life for this rematch.
Show them no mercy, so that they never again enter the woodlands. I invented the bow. Now I'll teach you how to use it, child. You were lucky once, Kaichu. Never again. You got me this time, Kaichu. This is not the end.
Archis is imprisoned, the woodland tribes vanquished, and the woods are now safe for all. Our fearless King Zarek marches onward to our next divine conquest. Ahead, the canyons unfold, a pathway to the awaiting ruins of the Chaos Empire. All thrive beneath the Order's banner.
These mounted Riptors are demanding payment to pass through. Their payment shall be death. I'm just not sure about this, Zarek. Something is off here.
Are you worried, Zilly?
Zillaros.
Yeah, ha, you're worried. I might get a taste of magic. Then what? I won't need you poking around.
Can you at least have a rest? Decide tomorrow on a clear head.
Bah! The king of Inamorta, slayer of the Chaos Empire, does not rest. Maybe you need a nap, old man.
What is he talking about? We're twins. He's not thinking straight.
We leave tonight. Zilly, you will stay. Don't let anyone touch that throne. I plan to have it brought back to the capital. That's your only job. Do you think you can manage?
You're bringing that monstrosity back to Castle Iris.
Don't you ever speak her name. You're not worthy.
Zarek, what are you talking about? What is going on with you?
Ready my mount. I'm en route. Distract and destroy the Eclipsers while I pass through. Meet me outside the abandoned Juggernaut village. Once I collect my prize, you shall have yours.
You've entered the Valley of the Endless Dead. I tried to scout ahead and something scraped my leg. It was dark. I thought it was just in my head. Looking now, it's clearly bite marks. I'm not well, and I can already feel myself turning into something else. Don't let them touch you.
To the fort. Defend.
I know you're just doing what the king commands, but he's, dare I say it, just wrong. We've been questioning the scout, but he doesn't seem to understand what we're saying. I fear a trap. I'm sending Princess Shade to assist you, just in case.
The Horde is here. Shadowwrath, defend your king.
Stay calm. The king was not killed, which means they want a bargain. This is no time to panic. We'll find him. I know my brother. He would want us to continue on with his mission. He would want us to find every last treasure his map holds.
Forgive me. I won't let you down again. The Kai appeared, riding a giant, knocked me off my riptor. When I came to, I escaped, and Zilros found me. I rushed straight here to find they have a plan to send a full attack at dawn.
The Kai has claimed control of the Chaos Empire since the decapitation of Gargos. We've caught Kai on the move. He appears to be doing the very same thing we are, tracking down treasures. It's our turn to throw an ambush their way.
So, what's the deal?
A pile of gold? You want your very own castle?
Tell me about your family.
You can have 'em. Bunch of ungrateful.
All of them.
What do you care?
These are your last words. Is there anything you'd like me to pass on to them?
Have you got something to drink?
We have none of your pleasures. Out here.
I lost my boy. He was meant to take over everything. He was like me, only better in every way. A leader that people loved, not feared.
You lost your son, Adakai.
I'm speaking of Atreus. If I die tonight, tell him that his father loves him.
These strange little creatures love nothing more than blowing up. Keep your distance.
Go.
Your brother's here. He says it's important. What's he got you doing now?
Always something with him. Fix him a drink?
Oh, is that an order, sir?
Please.
Better.
Thanks, love. Be right in.
If you want his attention, bring some ale.
Speaking of, my dear, would you mind?
Wow. I can't believe you're still doing that one.
One day I'll get you.
So, what's so important?
Zilly, what's up?
I go by Zilla Rose.
I'm ahead to the market. See you, Zilla Rose. Don't be a stranger.
You are the leader of a nation called Order, and your way is of peace and knowledge. Your people do not worship their weapons as gods. This makes you a mark for infiltration by the surrounding nations. Your only chance to defend is to attack first.
King Zarek, ever brave but sometimes rash, fell into a snare. Although Zilro sensed the peril, Kai, aided by the vampiric soul stealers and the deceitful Chaos Empire, used cowardly tactics to capture him. May Inamorta's magic shield him. Bolstered by Zilleros's wisdom, we stand stronger than ever against these dark forces.
These are no ordinary bombers.
They are behemoths!
Defend.
Watch out! The vampiric soul stealers have brought giants of monstrous proportions. Mira is hiding behind the Chaos Empire. We must pass by the Crawler's den. They are dangerous in packs, and some use everything at her disposal, including sacrificing her allies. She is pure poison.
Heal up. Wait, my sister.
Shade, I'm sorry about things with Father. Know that I've seen a better future for you both. He wants what's best for us. And Mira knows exactly where he is.
You'll have to kill me. I'll never tell.
I won't kill you. The Kai will take care of that.
Ugh! Get out of my head.
He's held alone in a tower 3 nights northeast of Gargo's Keep.
I'll go. I can hear it now. What took so long?
Go with love, and you will be fine.
Princess Shade is tracking down Zarek. This battle should distract them long enough for Shade to do her job. If we get Zarek out alive, don't forget how far I've brought us, and how Zarek led us into a trap. The time may come when a true leader must be chosen.
Inamorta is mine. Where is Atreus to save you? Where is Daddy's boy hiding? Where is that backstabber? I shall not relent until he faces me.
Sir,
To the fort.
we believe this may be a diversion.
Cowardly tricks.
With pleasure, sir.
Go.
Excellent work, Shade. The diversion was a success, as we prayed it would be.
Enough, Zilly. I know what you did. And I forgive you.
What? There's nothing to forgive. He's not in the right state of mind. He's in shock. He's been locked up too long.
It doesn't mean I forget.
Guards, a drink for your king, at once.
No, Zillaros. It's water for me. This campaign is on hold until I'm fully recovered. Thank you, Shade. Well done. Very well done.
Through unparalleled strategy, the cunning vampiric soul stealers and their leader, Mira, have been bested. Despite the shadowy backing of the Chaos Empire, our flawless diversion, masterminded by the astute Zillaros, ensured a safe return of King Zarek. Although King Zarek advises a halt, our destiny and greater judgment calls us forward. Bravery shall guide our path, as always. In Zillaros's Order Empire, we all ascend.
We're deep in Sicklebear's land. He spent years vowing revenge and training up his most elite warriors. I haven't been here for 10 years. It was a bittersweet time. The rebels joined us against the Chaos Empire. However, we lost young Atakai along the way. Some of those original rebels stayed behind. It seems they've forgotten their pledge. Let's kindly remind them. We're entering Lavish's mines, and I hate that we even have to be here. But we go where the map takes us. Lavish is the leader of the majestic mafia who claim to control our cities. Let's get through here as fast as possible. A full-out war with Lavish is inevitable, but not today.
His leadership, the Order Empire claims decisive triumphs. Sicklebear defeated, rebels reclaimed, and Lavish's mines secured. Now we stand in the heat of the borderland flame feeders. With Zillaros guiding us, we march fearlessly through any blaze. His achievements already eclipse Zarek's storied reign. Let us break through and free the borderland flame feeders from themselves. In Zillaros's order, we all ascend.
This tribe is known as the Borderland Flame Feeders. They call themselves protectors of Inamorta, not allowing anyone to pass through. They warn of monsters and death. Their scare tactics won't work on us. They must be hiding something really good, and I want it. We need to get to Rathnar's headquarters. He's going to do everything possible to scare us away. We can't give up now. If we get through this, we've done it. You've brought the Order Empire so much already, and I won't forget what you've done. I've known Rathnar for ages. He won't let us take him alive. He'd rather burn his own city down than let us have it. Be ready for anything. Wouldn't you know, our map leads straight to the capital of the Borderland Flame Feeders, and Rathnar himself. Don't let him escape. I want to know how he got here first. Rathnar has nowhere left to run. An eclipse is predicted tonight. A perfect end and a new dawn of order.
Atreus, get out of here, boy. This is not your fight.
Whose fight is it? What are you hiding?
I'm protecting.
Killing thousands? That's what you call protecting?
To save millions.
Surrender now, and we can end this madness. What do you say?
We are the Swordrath, forging blades so sharp that limbs will sever at mere sight.
Clicky, get out of here, boy. It's gonna get hot.
All I've ever done was to protect Inamorta. Once again, the Order Empire has taken everything.
Excellent work, Atreus. It's good to have you back.
You don't have me, Zilleros.
You never will. Have it translated, melted down, sent direct to me. Zarek has held my crown long enough.
The story I'm about to tell is not of heaven or of hell. It's not of any place you know, and if you did, you dare not go. It's full of love, war, and death, and begins with the first breath. V lay wrapped in his cocoon, dreaming of what might be. An eternal slumber, an infinite loneliness with nothing for him to see. In the abyss, he dreamt of seeing his reflection, his lack of companionship, his only imperfection. This sudden realization jolted him awake. In that moment, time began, like the birth of a snowflake. He removed his 1,000 eyes and cast them into the darkness, creating the stars and space. He chose one planet among the rest for his final resting place. He called it Inamorta, the first word ever spoken. To feel alive, he needed children, or he'd remain heartbroken. He knew not of pain or suffering, only the need for a son and daughter. From his body, in his likeness, he created the elements, earth and water. For 1,000,000 years, these two elements would populate the world. V would watch, impressed, until the inevitable unfurled. The elemental populations reached beyond capacity. Water would claim the oceans, while earth would claim the trees. They fought ferocious battles, and borders only grew, though they could not live without each other. So what were they to do? V became angry at what they had become, a perfect world of harmony. And look what they had done. He created a third element, fire, from his own 2 hands, punishment for anything disobeying his commands. But his newest creation was spawned from hate and spite, and evil was born into Inamorta on that night. V could not control the elementals in those early days. Fire took over land and sea and set the world ablaze. Afraid making a 4th element would only make things worse, he had no choice and created air, as fire was a curse. This time, V's thoughts were benevolent and pure. The air elementals were loyal and thought to be the cure. They enforced the laws of V and fought for a world of peace. But fire only worshipped themselves and would not be policed. Fire used the elements to make their powers grow. They witnessed the creation of air and tried to create something of their own. They wanted to be gods like V, but their only magic was hate. Creating the Chaos Empire was their only fate. This new empire could live and die and truly had a soul. Their love of life and fear of death made them too powerful to control. The air elementals could not stop them at their border and prayed that V would bring freedom, justice, and order. The hate of fire burned so hot that nothing would survive. V had a choice: destroy it all or make himself alive. One final act before he'd come down and strip himself of godly power. He'd create the Order Empire with a single magic flower.